All right, this is Robert Forsch with the Truth About Everything. Please see the link in the description. It's an opportunity for you to be made aware of a lot of information you may or may not know about. It's actually like food for thought. Food for thought is more than an idea, and it's more than a nutrition. I'll elaborate on that in just a moment. Alrighty, so here we go. I'm on my way into the Cherry Grove Fishing Pier, and I wanted to go ahead and do this in such a way that I've got things that I can stay all day if I choose to, but I've got other issues I'm working on right now. What I want to help you to understand is the truth about everything as best I can tell. What is that? Well, that's really important to base that information on, what would I say, accurate information or the truth about everything. Let's adjust that a little bit. Thanks for tuning in. What I did is I got a new system to hold the microphone and the camera. And I wanted to let you know that the truth about everything is complex. There's a lot of factors involved. Some of the channels that have created the content that I have on my channel as proof and evidence have been taken down. Some of the people have been killed as a result of exposing the reality of what I'm bringing forward to you. That's one of the reasons why I have my my car now secured in the garage, is it gives me a matter of or a method of increased security for obvious reasons. The people that are reducing the population of the world do not have any problem, well, I was going to say killing the truth guy or hiding the truth. What I would say though is that they will probably not want to create a martyr out of me, and that's fine, whatever. I mean, God is still large and in charge. He's all powerful and all knowing. That's why I'm not afraid to live, die, or tell the truth. We can see up ahead right now there's a serious cloud layer, and one of the top videos that I have on my playlist is called Frankenskies. Matt Landman did the video on that. Apparently his original channel that had that video was taken down. I commented on Gans Shimura's response to a Carrie Madej Human 2.0 video. Gans was instrumental in having me understand more of the New World Order, the Illuminati, with his video Age of Deceit. Unfortunately, his main channel was taken down, and he's a young father, a father of a young child, and part of those family attachments and responsibilities can be a hindrance in fearlessly telling the truth. I'm not saying Gans is not telling the truth. What I'm saying is, because of my lack of parent responsibility, adult sons moved out of the house and so forth, I'm pretty independent. I'm a loose cannon. So what am I going to do about it? I'm going to tell the truth about everything. That's what I'm doing. I've got a friend that is a special lady, and we've talked, and she gave me permission to tell about her situation, in that she's physically blind, yet by the power of the Holy Spirit, she can see through and see the deception that's going on in this world. And then there are those that are very proud with academic credentials that are physically able to see, but they're spiritually blind. They can't get it. The billionaires, millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, I'm telling on Satan. I'm telling on the network of deception, of control of this world. So this video will then be turned into a YouTube video. So I've got to be very careful of what I speak about, because the way that censorship is right now, videos can be taken down very easily and channels can be taken down. I was warned that if I violate community standards, my channel would be removed, would be taken down. So the short answer on all this is that the truth matters. The truth about what? Well, the truth about everything. And if you've got information that you want to elaborate on or help me to know more about, you can go ahead and put a link in a comment. You can put a link in a comment on my Facebook or YouTube, or send it to my my phone number. I'm also on Skype, WhatsApp, Google, all the different platforms that I can be on. And what I would encourage you to do is to also hashtag my name in a Google search. Yes, I'm spitting in a repurposed Starbucks mini spittoon. It works out well for me. It isn't the cowboy spit of the early 1900s. We've got nanoparticulate, self-assembling, electronically activated robots. How about that? Bots. Yeah, it sounds a little crazy. Well, it's declassified. It's in my playlist. And my research library is food for thought. It's Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. It's a machine learning. It's a deep learning machine learning research library. I'm using the system of deception against itself. I'm using every resource that I can to make people aware of what's going on in the world as best I can. No, still there. I'm trying to get that little bit of coconut oil film off the glass. Anyway, I'm on my way to the Cherry Grove Fishing Pier area in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I have always had quite a passion for knowing the truth and telling the truth. Now, right now on my channel, we've got I've got a live stream of a volcano that's erupting in La Palma off the coast of Africa. And will that actually develop into a large wave that comes across here? Well, perhaps, I don't know. And I can't trust the data that the NOAA presents, because sometimes the data of wave measurements and wind speeds are not accurate. So the system of control and deception lies about much. Not everything, just a lot. And so, like right here, this is 100 feet above sea level. But if we had a 110-foot wave, I wouldn't want to be here. How about a 1,000-foot wave? I don't know. There's a lot that I don't know, and by irony and paradox, I don't know what I don't know. And I ask the Most High, that's my Heavenly Father, the true Creator, to help me know the truth about everything. And then I'll bring that to you. There are people that say Jesus never existed. Well, his Hebrew reference would be Yeshua. He's also the way, the truth, and the life. That's why I named my channel Truth. I wanted people to know the truth about everything. And I wanted to find the truth about everything. I wanted to know it all, as much of it as I could. So food for thought is not just an idea, it's not just a thought, and it's not just nutrition to help the brain function properly. It's also to obediently walk with God to reduce the toxification from my body, which also includes information. I want to have the toxic information out of my reference point as far as recognizing it for what it is. I want to recognize it for the deception that it is. So I have to pour through some of that information to make that determination. Now, the Truth Network is what I've been part of creating, and that's all the different social media platforms that I'm on. And I have people that reach out to me day and night, around the clock, 24/7. That's why I say you can call or text anytime. Is that right now there are over 500 hours of video uploaded to YouTube every minute. It's a physical impossibility for me to review that. So I have people that are passionate about knowing the truth, and maybe some that are trying to divert my attention away from matters that it wants me to. However, God, the Most High, the true Creator, is all-knowing and all-powerful. So I'm relying on Him to keep my focus on the mission that He created me for. So my desire is to walk obediently with God, the true Creator, the living Word, the living water, the great I Am, simply because He rewards me for doing what He created me to do. So although it's nice to have some approval from others, His approval is the approval that I'm seeking. I would rather have God's approval and everybody else in the world upset with me. So my heritage, take a look at my spiritual heritage. The Word, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He took up human flesh, dwelt among us in the person of Jesus Christ. So there you go. And that's why I do this. I want people to know the truth about everything, and that it actually does matter. So when making choices, making decisions, would you prefer that be on the truth? Uh-oh, I got to turn that off. That was weird. All right. So yeah, I believe that making an accurate choice, or the best choice, is going to be based on the truth, based on reality. So truth and reality are a mathematical, I believe, equal. If you want to know what reality is, you need to know the truth about it. So it's right now we live in a world that's being toxified in the food, water, air we breathe, and also electronics. And what I've done is compiled documentation, videos, and in the videos there will be links as well to help you look at the information that I'm making that assertion, the truth about everything. It's a pretty lofty statement, isn't it? Well, I believe God knows the truth about everything, so I'm a mouthpiece for Him. One of the genres or the categories of created content would be a digital audio Bible merged with the beauty of creation. What will it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his soul? Boom! Mic drop. Mic drop to little Willie over there. William, Prince William. And how about Neil deGrasse Tyson? Yeah. Well, there's a whole bunch of liars, deceivers, and I'm telling on them. That's what I get to do. So I'm hoping I can park my vehicle in the corner. That's where I normally go. So I'm going to do that right now, so I can carry on with this broadcast. I think he might want it, but that's too bad. I've got a mission here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make that all public. I'm going to take this out and show you where I am at the Prince Resort here. And I'll leave my lights on inside so I can go ahead and hop back in there when I want to, back up a little bit. So this right here is my favorite spot. It's like the pole position here at the Prince Resort. And I may be going out on the surfboard today, I'm not sure. It's been a little bit windy, and that typically knocks down the waves. My contact information is publicly available for anybody to see and call me if you like. That's why I do this. Good morning. So right now you can see it's a bit dark. The sun is approaching now. And this is the Prince Resort, which has a bunch of cameras on the internet. You can see if you like from your remote location. I'm in a very public area for an obvious reason. And it's important to know the truth about everything. People are making life-affecting decisions that are going to have a permanent effect on their health, their perception of life, and ultimately their reality. Where will you spend forever and why? That's why the truth matters. Because if this was all a simulation, as in simulation theory, well, what would it matter? What would it matter? Or if Jesus was a fairy tale, this wouldn't matter either. Well, I was spiritually deader than a hammer and didn't know it. When I was born again, the Most High gave me a passion, purpose, an eternal perspective, and the power to do what I previously could not do. And so I want to help people to know the truth about everything. Need to back up just a wee bit. There we go. And so with that in mind, I think it's just critical for people to know the truth. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and convert this to a YouTube video, and then that will be in my playlist categories as well, so that people can reach out and call me if you like. Send me information if you care to. I want to connect with powerful content creators, powerful as in the world of information and disinformation. The intellectual high ground is the truth about everything. This is Robert Forsch with The Truth About Everything. Feel free to reach out anytime you like. Thank you so much.